This is the most unusual Matsuri for me because I got my whole family with me, and it was wild because a lot of the people I started Matsuri with all have kids now, so we introduced kids to each other, and this is my family's first time here to Matsuri. So right now everybody's wrapping up. The event's wrapping up. It's about 15:45, 1600s when everything shuts down. So essentially I got the Z right here. I'm not into posting about stuff I get. This is not something I'm into these days unless it's like something for promotion. And now it's here. So essentially I had the Z. The Z is going to be my promo car. Unfortunately, it was clean for about a week. I lost traction, and I'm going to explain why I lost traction. So I was down here testing the 380 treadwear Zenew tires. I've already had the 280s before. They last pretty long. And I like to just give a real non-biased tire review. I am a dealer for Zenew. I'm not bound to these guys by any contracts, things like that, so I'm going to speak truth. Essentially, in a nutshell, treadwear. The higher the number, the longer they last, the less traction you have, and that really plays into account when you talk about lateral traction. A lower treadwear is going to give you a max grip, but they're going to go way quicker. So essentially, I had this one set of tires this whole time Matsuri. As you can see on the ground, it's wet, so it's been dry wet. Mostly dry when I drifted. It was wet a little bit when I had the incident, which caused the damage, which I pretty much lost traction sideways and got hit. I got sideswiped. All right, so the tires are good. I had them on here, all weekend. I only had one set of tires, which I was trying to do a challenge to see how long I could push these tires. I did about maybe 25 to 20, maybe 30 laps on Nishi Short, favorite course, and I was laying into it. I got a stock Z here, relatively. Has a Nismo copper mix clutch, Nismo catback exhaust, Nismo lowering springs. Everything else, stock. So I disabled the ABS, disabled all that good stuff, put it in drift mode, welded the diff because I didn't have time to acquire a two-way, and it did pretty well. All right, so the Z doesn't make a ton of power, so the longevity is going to determine what, it's going to depend on the car. The Z makes enough torque to push these two 65, 35, 18 tires. Tire size, width, and all that stuff's going to depend. You don't see Hachiroku guys with 235s and stuff in the back. They got 215s, 205s, skinny tires to brand them up and stuff like that. So that's going to depend on there. So the guys are picking tires. You got to look at width, how much power you make, what style driving you have. They had a little bit of camber on there as well because I don't have adjustable arms, and also I didn't feel like messing with it, to be honest. I left it how it was. You guys know the guys who don't know, I'm running a very busy business here. I'm a single owner. I do everything myself, videos, editing, marketing, all that stuff. So you got to pick and choose where you put your time at. And I deemed it was good to go. So I had a little bit of camber. Normally, drifting, you want to run about 0 camber. That way all right, so take that back. Depends on how you drive your car. Proper setups to maximize the full width of your tires. You want to have 0 camber. Toe could be up to your style, but 0 camber, that way you got a full contact patch and you got more traction and things like that. So on the inside, it did wear down a little bit, as you can see. Outsides are pretty much still full tread because as I was drifting, that tire is like lifting up this way or angling in and out, not utilizing the full width of that tire. So that's the reason why I spun, because essentially I only had this much tire instead of having, this much tire, you know what I mean? So you want to maximize your tread width, maximize the money you're spending for the tire, things like that. Zenew is a good tire. Again, Federal, Zenew, Kenda. I deal for all the tires. I'm not bound to anybody, and like I said before in my other videos, I'm not going to be bound to anybody until they show up with 2 containers. That's what it'll take. 2 full containers or something, and then that's when you got me. You know what I'm saying? 2 full containers, free of charge. I can brand them up. That's when you got me. Until that happens, I'm not gonna tie myself to somebody based on having percentage off and everything. So again, just want to put a test out there for the guys who are interested in Zenew tires. It's another kid on the block. A lot of these new tires coming out. Some of these tires are the same thing, different mode. Treadwear is going to depend on stuff like that. So again, the Z was pretty good. I could use more power. E-brake sucks. Shout out to GK Tech. Ordered this, and they actually came in on the day I was leaving, or the day before we were going to leave, and I was kind of done with prepping everything at that point. Alan came over, did the stickers. I could have pulled all-nighter and did it, but I wanted to get some sleep. Being older, to be honest, this is for the older guys out there, get your rest, man. We banged when we were 20, pause. We were banging the ground or whatever you want to say. We were working hard in our 20s, early 30s. Now we're in our 40s, man. We don't recuperate how we used to, so you got to get rest. Make sure you don't get sick, because if you're sick, you're no good to yourself or anybody else. So for me, I've been kind of saying like a badge of honor that I get 4 hours of sleep and this, man. Now I'm on the average trying to get 6 to 8 hours. So, you know, life tip for you guys out there outside of tires. I'm gonna get on the road, get up to Amori Masawa, and yeah, man, just get the damage fixed. Because I'm at that point now too, but I don't like jagged drift cars, man. It gotta look good, man, because people judge you on based on your car looks. And this being a demo car, it happens in the drifting, but luckily, quarter panels, a lot of stuff there. We're gonna fix it and everything. I got a little bit of body working skills, get it fixed up. Might go wide body, but then again, not, because just putting this truck on a trailer here, as you can see, look at that, man. I got like this much space, that much space, man. So I can't wide body. I got to get a flat style trailer, so that's not an option. Or I can wide body and put small tires in, but still the body of the actual wide body will hit that. So we're not gonna do that. But again, guys, the test went well. Again, I really was trying to brand her down, but again, having a family here, I wasn't full board drifting like I normally am. So if this is a regular Matsuri, maybe you can get away with it. So the reason why that's an important factor, if you can get away doing a Matsuri weekend with maybe you know, let's say 4 sets of tires or 4 pairs of tires, that's less stuff you got to carry. But again, you are sacrificing side lateral grip. So once you're sideways, that lateral grip, meaning when you're sideways, grip sideways, you're driving sideways, grip while you're driving. So the guys who don't know, drift cars, as you can see right behind me, these are not slidey cars. You got to really put them down. The lower entry level ones, you can get them sideways more easy. But when you get to like the higher level cars, I guarantee you can't drift them, man. You got to really go fast, go hard, and get those cars to break contact and go sideways, or you're just going to rip up and go back straight again and crash into something. So again, tire tech is very important. Do your own research. Nobody's paying me to do this. This is my own accord. I just want to put more information out there for the Zenew tire. And there was some little debacle or some shit a couple months ago when I posted up about Zenew tires and Zinc Nova. We cleared that up because, again, that wasn't clear to me, and there was some marketing and stuff like that and blah, blah, blah. They cleared it up. Zinc Nova does not make Zenew tires. Take it how you will. These tires come from Korea or whatever, man, but they're good. And it's another tire I put my stamp approval on. I've been doing this for a long time, drifting since 2003, 2004, so I know a little bit, man, so take it as you will. This is my 14th Matsuri, and I will say, man, it was cool to see. It was cool to see the Americans here. I seen the Oaks guy, I seen LZ, I seen the Norfolk going around. Luke Fink was here, and Tristan, Snell, Jackson, a few other guys. Again, I didn't get to see all you guys, unfortunately. It's so big here. Everybody's like ADHD. Like some people here have ADHD, but everybody here has ADHD, man. Like, let's go to Higashi. Let's go to Nishi. Let's go to Manami. Well, you can't go to Manami because Manami's dirt. You can go there, but it sucks. Let's go to School Course. And School Course is where I crashed at. School Course will school you. Well, I got hit. So I think I might be doing more Matsuris, man. This is, social media is making shit weird because people give you those long stares like they know you. They recognize you, and then you give them like you don't want to be like a goober and hitting out everybody, but you like find yourself like, if you don't want to speak to me, I don't want to speak to him. But I met some other cool people. This guy right over here let me hold his air gauge and stuff like that. So cool guys and everything. So again, guys, it's gonna be Dai signing off from Nihonmatsu Fukushima. See you guys later. Peace.